It's a painting parichrome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This course is for those that would like to enter into the world of seeing Krishna's pastimes, of being able to depict them, having it in their minds and wanting to express that. And those that are willing to work very hard, because it is very challenging.
A lot of them need to learn the atmosphere, real atmosphere of colors in the landscape. So the best way is to come outside and see it firsthand. It's hard to just do it from photographs. Photographs tend to be very flat, and to really get a sense of laying down all these tones, real tones. I think it's very important. So the nicest time is in the morning or in the evening, when that golden light kind of happens.
The light is just emerging. The colors are all subtle. It's absolutely beautiful. Very peaceful. You hear the birds, a lot of birds. Perfection.
This has been developed in the art department over many years, and they're getting a crash course in it pretty much, and what we learn.
We selected just a simple area, and it became so poetic. With a little bit of the red and all the different greens. There's 6-7 different greens here, and if you looked at it just with your natural eye, you think, okay, it's green, but you delved in deeper and also created the atmosphere. It's beautiful.
There's color, but there's also edge.
So basically, you just kind of blend it.
Yeah, just like sometimes I'll put those lights in the back and in between the trees, but then I'll have to go back in and just like this. I'll have to go back in and just soften it just a bit. Especially in the background, just so it doesn't look like paint on top.
Right. Painting entails so many things. It's paint and drawing and drama and emotion and poetry. Yes, and bringing all of that into your work.
I think the life drawing classes really give you a sense of okay, the arm comes out, the leg comes out, and then that carries on till even later on when you start to make up your drawings. Just initially, you can remember, oh yeah, the leg comes out like this, instead of just outlines and flatness. I think it really helps.
I never thought I could draw from a human being, like looking, and it's something, it's just the strokes on the paper, but I could portray the whole human figure in just a few strokes. It's something we just learned so much.
Yeah, you have to see hers to know that. Just a few strokes and it's
Just a few strokes.
something happening there.
When I saw that, his head was a little stiff, so I thought it would look nicer if it was like that. So I just played on, worked a little further from what was there. Let's say his neck was probably more like this and straight. Well, that's pretty boring. It would be much more graceful, the curve of the neck this thing going on. You add your expression to it. So you're not stuck with just what you see.
You could show like a whole distant landscape going behind here, where the river comes down, comes over the waterfall here, and then it's coming around here.
2 strokes and get lightly, and you'll get the feeling of what is going on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try it. Just quickly, and then do another one. For those that may be considering it, I recommend a lot of drawing, a lot of practice even before they come, a lot of work on their own to get prepared, to get geared up so that they're more capable to take the benefit of it and focus and absorb themselves in coming out here or in the studio and try to get the most out of it.
Yeah, you have a nice sense of mixing that nice purple, green, blue color. And then for the highlights, instead of just adding white, you could also add a little more pink, especially for the leaves in the foreground. Being a little warmer.
This is such a special avenue for a devotee, for expression, because you can start to see everything in relation to Krishna. Everyone walking by, oh, that would make a beautiful face for Krishna. Oh, look at that cloth. Hey, Krishna could wear that as a turban. Or, oh, this beautiful garden. Well, actually, Krishna could be in there and he could be doing this, and Radharani could be doing that. And this goes on like a motion picture all the time.
Yeah, cows, and you see the
and
how
it's
the cows
and it's
are
not just
walking.
limited to here. You take that with you, so you can be wherever you are, and all of a sudden, you could be walking down the street. Someone walks by. Oh, that would be perfect for something. And that's why it's very absorbing. It's a wonderful trick of absorption in Krishna, because you have that tendency as an artist. You're thinking, you're looking, but this is total, Prabhupada's way. Dovetailing. You are dovetailing all those propensities, yeah. Mm-hmm. And it does. It becomes, all of a sudden, everything looks possible for Krishna. You start seeing this world as part of Krishna, how he fits in here. Of course, in Vrindavan, it's intensified.
After we took that trip to the Jamuna, we were trying to analyze why everybody was so blissful at the end of the trip. I mean, really blissful. Mm-hmm. We felt blissful. Everyone was like just ecstatic. And we're wondering, what is the difference there between, that kind of experience and going on a parikrama where you go and you sit and you listen to people talk, and that's ecstatic as well. But I don't know, as a painter, it's just so much more exciting to go and take your paints and paint. And it's a complete meditation. When you're painting, it's like you get into that zone, complete concentration and meditation. And with all the atmosphere and the sounds, for an artist, for a painter, it's blissful. It's just ecstatic.